Hey, Jamie, Danielle, so nice to see you. The Tourist is the kind of show that within the first 5 minutes you're hooked. And the biggest tease of my life is only getting one episode. So now I have to patiently wait to see who is trying to kill you, Jamie. What was your reaction when you were reading this script?
My reaction was, who is trying to kill me? That was, it is a very entertaining 6 hours. When I signed on to it based on 3 episodes, I think maybe four. And it's Harry and Jack Williams have created this sort of genre-bending world, that really keeps you guessing, and you think you have a pretty solid take on where it's going to go, and then something really truly insane happens, and you're sort of blindsided by some other character, and you're off on a totally different tangent to where you thought you were headed. So I think it's going to keep people guessing and hopefully keep people entertained.
How intense was shooting that opening scene with the truck? Like, how involved were you with all of that?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, we they really wanted that to be a really strong visual opening and dramatic opening, and I think they've succeeded in that. There's obviously influences. Steven Spielberg's Duel, I don't think anyone will mind me saying that's quite a clear reference and inspiration for it. But so they took a lot of time with it. We did have time with it, and it was tough. And I'm up for doing as much of that as I can until they won't let me anymore, basically. And, obviously if it's a big drone shot and the car is this size in the screen, that's not me driving, obviously. But, for the most part, I was getting down and dirty with it. And, I think it looks great. I mean, they were still, we still, towards the end of the shoot, were coming back to shoot more angles of it and stuff. Yeah, they put a lot into it.
It was so well done. Danielle, love your character so much. Both of your characters are so different, but they come together in this very unusual circumstance. What do you like about the dynamic between these 2 characters?
Honestly, it was really fun to just kind of get to explore together because, he doesn't know who he is. And she's kind of like stuck in this world and has like a very specific, view of the world, which is very positive and lots of light, and kind of seeing that meld. I feel like Helen's very different from all the other characters in the series, and so kind of seeing her interact with that world was really fun. And it's such a different dynamic than the relationship that Jamie's character has with all the other characters. So it's, I don't know, it just like creates balance. Like Jamie was saying, it's very genre bending. You never really know what's going to be a comedic scene, what's going to be a dramatic scene, both thriller, scary. Like, it just kind of all happens, and it's all a surprise. It was a surprise to us too, put it that way.
Oh, I love that. That's
figuring
so
it out as we went.
Well, Jamie, considering your character has amnesia, I'm sure there's moments in all of our lives that we wish we could forget, but do you guys have an audition that you wish you could just completely forget you ever did?
Every single one that I ever did.
Really?
Yeah, true. I'm very lucky. I haven't had to do it for a very long time, and I'm so glad, because it's a brutal experience, and it's, for me, nothing like what acting is. Obviously it's acting, but it's nothing like what making film and television is. But I don't really know how they should change that. But yeah, no, I've walked out of a couple, like truly like stopped. And said, I'm wasting all of your time, I'm so sorry, and just left the room. I did that 2 or 3 times in my life.
Oh my gosh. What, like on big projects or just times?
Yep.
Okay, not gonna name names, that's fine.
Yeah, apparently.
Danielle, how about you?
You know what, I can't even remember what it was for, but I remember kind of when I first came out here going in for something, I walked in the room and they didn't look at me once, not the entire time. It was really funny. And I was like, there is no point in me being here right now. Like, it was just really quite comical more than anything else. They looked at me walk in the room, and then they did not look at me once more the entire audition. And I left, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think they'll ever have me back in that room. And that's okay. Like, I'm okay to not have that experience again. That was great.
Yeah. That's cool. Good to forget that.
Yeah, it's mutual.
It sounds like a horrible experience.
It wasn't the best. Sometimes you have really, really lovely people, really caring, but like Jamie said, what you're doing in an audition room is not what you're doing on set. Like, it's a very different experience. Some people are really good auditioners, And then being on set is very foreign. Some people are really good being on set and don't know how to audition. And it's like, they're two different things. They really are. So it never quite feels balanced.
Yeah. Well, glad those days are behind you. Congrats on the show. So good. Jamie, I'm now dying to know what audition you walked out of.
Maybe one day I'll be revealed. If I do one of these press days drunk, maybe I'll tell you.
Okay, just wait until ET Canada. Morgan Hoffman right here. Guys, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Morgan.
Thank you.